everything seemed to have shook. All I heard after that were there was screaming, there was children crying, there was the cracking of the wood.
And tonight, those screams and cries are still playing in the minds of the dozens of people who were at Givens Hot Springs when that roof collapsed. Good evening, I'm Shira Matzow. Thank you for joining us here on the news at 10. 7 people were hospitalized after that roof over a geothermal pool collapsed at the hot springs in Owyhee County. Those hurt were between the ages of 9 and 70 years old. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley talked with 2 families who were there. Jude, no doubt a terrifying experience. What did they have to say?
Well, sure, everyone I spoke to said they've grown up going to the hot springs with their families, but with the building being around for so long, there were some concerns over how safe it was.
It's been a very, very long time since I've been there, and we've decided to have a spur of the moment to go. And
Derek Gillian and Nicole Caffrey decided to take a dip with their daughter at Givens Hot Springs to experience some nostalgia when they noticed something about the building.
And as we were swimming in the pool, we started noticing that we were finding little wood chunks in the water. So we started pulling them out, like, what's going on, you know? We decided to look up at the ceiling, and all of the roof joists looked like they were literally disintegrating and falling apart.
I mean, pieces were just falling from this roof to the point we were uncomfortable for our safety.
Nicole got out of the pool to go to the changing rooms, and that's when she says she felt something.
It literally felt like an earthquake, just right behind my back. It just was like, just rambling. And all I could think about was all the people in the water and him, my daughter. And that's when then all the scream.
My first instinct was to grab our daughter and get to safety, obviously. But what I saw when everything came down is pretty much everybody just disappeared underneath all the rubble, you know, and obviously there's a lot of people hollering and screaming and scrambling everywhere.
While their family was safe, witnesses say there were about 15 to 20 people in the pool when the roof fell.
So I walked out of the dressing room and I just saw the collateral damage. Everything was in the kids' pool. And everyone was still climbing out of the debris from under the water. People were trying to find their kids, find their people somewhere outside, you know, people calling help.
Sarah Wilson was there with her family and child. Her dad, Lee, was in the pool during the collapse.
I saw the first piece of wood come down from the ceiling. I heard it snap, and then the whole thing caved in, and I got hit and knocked out, and I went under the water. And a firefighter saved me, and my nephew pulled me out. But it was scary.
Lee suffered a concussion and was released from the ER later that day. While he was being pulled out of the pool, his wife Debbie stayed on the phone with dispatch until help arrived.
But I couldn't hear anything. There were so many screams and whatnot, and they wanted to get the people out of the building because they obviously didn't know how stable it was. But anyway, once things got settled down and people had accounted for their kids and whatnot, it went a lot smoother.
In a press release, the Owyhee County Sheriff's Office says first responders arrived at the scene 11 minutes after the 911 call. They added that everyone who was taken to the hospital was stable and conscious.